Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. We are officially on the countdown to Christmas, even though technically Christmas would have already been and gone by the time you see this video. So I'm sorry about that, but I do hope you enjoy these last couple of festive videos before we hit the new year. So today, as I'm filming this, it is the 18th of December. The last week has been eventful. The boys have now broken up from school. Last week we had probably one of the coldest spells that we've had here in a very, very long time. We've had ice, we've had frost, we've had snow. It was quite cold. Eli did his nativity play and oh my goodness, he was so cute. He did so good. The boys had their Christmas party day at school, so they got to wear their Christmas jumpers into school and they did lots of festive things, I assume. Zach did complain because he still had to do work on a party day, which I thought was quite funny. And then yesterday, actually, Zach went and did his next grading for his yellow belt at karate and he passed. He actually did brilliantly. Seeing the improvement over the last year has been incredible. He is so much more fluent and that's definitely reflected in his grading because this time he actually got a B, whereas before he's had a D and a C. So he is moving up and improving and I am so proud of him. Anyway, the reason why I look better than I usually do, I'm not in my usual mum ponytail and no makeup on, is because we're actually going for a little early Christmas dinner at my mum's house today. She is going up country for Christmas, so we won't see her on Christmas Day, and it'll be nice because I actually get to see my brother and his family too. My other brother I got to see when we did our little festive celebration last weekend. I think it was last weekend? Yeah, it was last weekend. So it's nice because it means I've got to see both my brothers and spend time with them before Christmas. So we actually only have half an hour until we need to go, and I am obviously still in my dressing gown, so I still need to get dressed and I need to get little lady dressed as well, and the boys need to get dressed too, as a matter of fact. This is Avery's little outfit for today. It is new, she's not worn it yet, and I just love it so much. And I picked up a pack of bows from TK Maxx yesterday. How cute are they? They're so big, and it came with a green set as well, like a deep Christmas green, which I was picking on which one I wanted to choose today, but I think I'm gonna go red. This is outfit of the day. You can't really see it very well, but just wearing a black skirt, black tights, and the last Christmas jumper that I haven't worn this year already. So I'm debating whether to pop on a red lip. I might. And I'm actually wearing my fringe down and forward today. I think it's okay. I quite like how I've styled it. I think I like the way it looks. So yeah, we're actually running late now, so I'd better go. Morning guys. Yesterday was really fun. It was a really lovely afternoon slash evening. It was so nice to get to spend some time with my brother and his family. But we are obviously home now. We've all not long got up. I am just waiting for Avery's meds to settle so that I can feed her. I really want to try and make this week full of fun festive activities for the boys, because I am well aware that Avery needs a lot more attention than a regular 22-month-old, and a lot of our day-to-day, it does kind of revolve around Avery's needs and her schedule and things like that, and obviously that does affect the boys as well. I have always been concerned that the boys would grow some kind of jealousy or resentment towards Avery. It has always been at the back of my mind, but those incredible little boys have never shown any kind of negative emotion towards Avery. They are so attentive and loving towards her, and they are just the best big brothers. And it's just the best relationship that a mum could want, really. So when they are home from school on school holidays like Christmas and Easter and the summer holidays, I do try to plan some things that we can do at home to make the time off school fun for them and make it a little bit more about them as well, because it is important that they get attention as well. I don't want them to feel like they are getting pushed to the side. As a mum, that's always a fear of mine, that they will feel like that, and I don't ever want want them to feel like that, because they are obviously just as important. All of my children are equally as important to me. So I have a few things planned for this week. Today unfortunately isn't going to be as full with activities as I would like, because Zachary actually has an appointment today. He's got an appointment at the dentist for an anaesthetic assessment. So if you watched my week in the life a little while ago, I mentioned that he needs some teeth out, and he did try going to have them taken out with the happy gas, but that didn't work. He freaked out, so he does need them taken out under general anaesthetic, assuming they don't fall out before then, because they are just baby teeth. So we're going for an assessment just to make sure everything is safe. He has had general anaesthetics before because he's had a muscle biopsy and MRIs and stuff, so I know that he doesn't react badly to them, but he has had issues come up with his heart since then. He had a slight arrhythmia in a 24-hour ECG, so he is under a cardiologist, so I think they are a little bit wary of that. So that is what that appointment is today. And then this evening, assuming my mum is finished with work on time so that she can watch Avery and Eli for me, he actually has karate, and I need to do our last food shop before Christmas, because at Christmas I do not food shop. There is a good solid week to 2 week period where I do not go food shopping, and I really enjoy it. So I think because of that, today's probably just going to be a bit of an arts and crafts day maybe. They did get a paint by numbers as a gift last night, so the boys opened their gifts from both of my brothers last night, because their cousins did as well. So they got some very lovely bits. They of course got some chocolate. I mean, if you don't get chocolate at Christmas, then is it really Christmas? Oh my goodness. My eldest brother and his girlfriend bought these for Avery. Aren't they the cutest things? They are a little bit big, but she will grow into them, and I just think they are so adorable. They will definitely keep her ears warm. They also got her a glow in the dark blanket. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing, but that will definitely come in handy. That is really, really cool. And then also one of these little fibre optic things. Now we do have one of these, but it's definitely on its way out. The actual strands at the top keep falling out of it, so I'm very happy to have another one of these, because these are really good for Avery's sensory development. And then they also got the boys each a little board game, and the boys love to play games, so I'm sure they'll have those out this week. My other brother, I would say younger, but it makes it sound like he's younger than me. He's not. I am the youngest of the three of us. A lot like Zach, Eli and Avery really. It is my two older brothers and myself. I'm the youngest. Got Avery this adorable hat and little gloves to go with it. That is so sweet. I love the hat. I just love the two pom-poms on it. I think she's going to look absolutely adorable. And fun fact, the boys actually do a Secret Santa at school, so they buy gifts. Well, I say they, we send them in with money, and they use that money to buy gifts for anyone they want basically. And Zach came home with a little package for Avery, and it had pretty much this set of gloves, but they were in grey and navy, so I assume those were the kind of more masculine version, I suppose, and we've been using them on her at night time because it's been so cold. But these are girly, these are very sweet, and you definitely cannot have enough gloves. Josh and I got a little beverage set from my brother as well, which is very lovely. I do love a pink gin and lemonade every now and again. And then they got the boys a paint by numbers, like I said, so we may crack these out today. I know I've got other Christmas kind of drawing activities somewhere lying around, so I'll probably pull those out as well. But yeah, really lovely gifts. It was really nice to spend some time with my brothers over the last couple of weeks. So I am gonna go and feed little madam and get ready for the day. My mum's gonna be here at 10:30 to watch Avery and Eli. Avery and Eli while I take Zach to his appointment. So today it turned out to be a bit of a chaotic and crappy day, if I'm honest. I took Zach to his appointment, and on the way we stopped at a roundabout. There was a learner driver in front of me. The learner driver pulled off, so I pulled off behind her, and then she abruptly stopped, and then I proceeded to go into the back of her. I just didn't have time to react. She literally just stopped. We pulled off into somewhere safe. We obviously checked to make sure we were fine. I mean, we were fine, I was fine, Zach was fine, and the people in the other car were fine. No one was hurt. And I got out of the car and I said, "Why did you stop?" And he just said, "We stalled." So unfortunately, because it was a rear end collision, I will be at fault in terms of insurance purposes, which kind of sucks because it purely was an accident. It couldn't be helped. I mean, learner driver stall, and I did what you do a roundabout, so a bit sucky. So that kind of set a horrible tone for the rest of the day, because then I had to contact the insurance. I did feel much better once I'd contacted the insurance and just let them know everything. But yeah, Zach didn't really want to do any crafty stuff today. Eli did some paint by numbers, which was one of his Christmas gifts, so that was nice. Avery's just had a feed and we are just sat here. She is having a snooze. She's fallen to sleep. She's not had a nap today. She's kind of in between little naps and not napping now, so I don't think it'll be long before naps are obsolete. But yeah, she's having a little snooze and I am just enjoying the cuddles. And I've got New Year's Eve on the TV. Really, really good film. I actually really like this film, but Josh won't watch it with me on New Year's. It's a little bit not his style, not his taste, I suppose. He's more into action, and really when it comes to movies, the only ones we actually agree on are horror, because we both really enjoy horror, but I don't think there's any good ones out. So I don't know, we're gonna have to look up to see what we can do for New Year's. We'll probably end up repeating something we've watched, but I am just gonna sit here for a little bit and enjoy these nice cuddles. I will be getting ready to leave soon to take Zach to karate and do the food shopping. Hopefully she wakes up on her own before then, because I hate waking her up when she's sleeping. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Let's hope for a better day. It is the next day. I am hoping for a better day today. We've had a pretty slow morning. Eli finished his paint by numbers. I think he's done a very good job considering he's only 7. It looks really good. It looks very artistic. I have just opened my advent calendar for the day. I got a little hand cream in today's one. If you are interested, by the way, in what I've been getting each day, because obviously I've not been showing everything here on my YouTube channel, there is a Instagram story highlight with Christmas on it, and I've been recording every day what I've been getting out of each one. So it's been a lovely little advent calendar, to be honest. Nice little self-care bits inside it. So I've got a little bit of time before Avery's next feed is due, and what I would like to do today with the boys is actually set up their gingerbread house. Now normally I don't buy kits. I would normally make the gingerbread myself and make the shapes myself, but I thought I would go a little bit easier on myself this year, so I'm not gonna have the boys help me build it, just because I found the key with a gingerbread house is to let everything set properly before you start to decorate it. It just makes it a bit more sturdy. I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna build it, and then once it's all set, I'm gonna let the boys decorate it. Eli is currently in the living room doing some kind of arts and crafts. I think he just made a pair of glasses out of paper. Zach is upstairs playing Deadly 60. It's his new thing at the moment. It's on BBC iPlayer, I think, and it's just all about dangerous animals, and he's absolutely obsessed with it. Like, all day long he plays it. I don't know what the appeal is. He's even asked for deadly animals for Christmas. So yeah, this evening my mum and dad are coming over because, like I said, they are away for Christmas, so they're coming over to exchange gifts for us and the kids. And yeah, gonna be a pretty slow day today, but I think after yesterday that is exactly what I need. Avery is of course watching Cloudy with a Chance at Meatballs for a little bit. I want to get her in a stander again today. That is something I'm trying to do every single weekday. We did a little bit of sitting earlier. She's doing really well sitting on my lap. I think it's because I can kind of provide the balance for her, so I'll kind of sit her facing me and kind of let go of her. Obviously I've still got my arms around her so I can catch her if she wobbles, but I think because my legs can provide her a bit of balance, she does really well with it. So let's see what you get inside this kit. I don't want to break my nails trying to open it. My nails, by the way, if you watched my video where I tested out the new Miley Fix and Flash or Flash and Fix kit, they're doing okay. They are lifting a little bit. Well, to be fair, quite a few of them are lifting at the back, but I think that is because it's essentially a press-on nail. The back is quite bulky, so I think when I do them again, I might actually just try and blend the back into my natural nail a little bit, and hopefully that will stop the lifting. But I feel like one of them is going to pop off at some point because some of them are quite not very secure. So see what you get in this kit. Icing, not sure what that tray is for, maybe it's to set it on. And these are the gingerbread pieces. They all look intact, which is good. Oh, and decorations. There she is in all her glory. To be fair, the kit was pretty decent. Normally I have trouble getting it all to stick and stay, but the icing seems to be quite strong. It's holding it together quite well. I say that sometimes you leave it for about an hour and you come back to it and the roof's fallen off, so let's hope that doesn't do that. I'm just gonna leave it there. Excuse me, that's my phone. I'm just gonna leave it there for the next hour or so, let it really set up, and then the boys can decorate it. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and sit with Avery, probably have some breakfast because I've not eaten today yet. Here she is, looking very festive again. I think we've only got this last festive season before she grows out of this. I mean, excuse me, stop trying to pull your dress up, little madam. It's become a bit of a mini dress, to be fair, but we've got the heating on, so it's quite warm. So she's like, oh look, you got your toy, well done. Hi, gorgeous girl. Who's that? Yeah. She seems to really like air in her face. Ooh. 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 Who's that? Who's that? Who's that pretty girl? Oh dear. Who's that? Who's that?
You take half.
You can't eat it.
I'm taking this half.
So the boys are just decorating their gingerbread house, and Avery's having a bit of time in her stander. I've mentioned a lot in comments how much hard work it is for her just to be in this alone. And I think you can kind of see what I mean. I mean, her poor head. She has to use so much head strength just to keep her head up. And what she's doing when she throws her head forward, that's not her flopping. She is trying to bring her head forward, but then she's losing coordination and just kind of thrashing forward. So, I mean, the physio has seen her do it. They're not overly concerned, but they are looking into getting her some kind of support. They said it's a bit like a travel pillow that will sort of sit here to help keep her head up. Oh, it's okay. I'll play with you. I'll play with you. Gorgeous girl. What are you doing? Are you standing? How clever you are. Look how clever you are, baby. Morning guys, it is another new day and we're starting in the kitchen today. Avery didn't settle last night until 11:30, so I was up until she went to sleep, and then she actually had a bit of a lie-in this morning, which was nice, but I did need to wake her up so that she didn't stray too far from her schedule with her meds and stuff. She has just had her feed. Today I think we're gonna have a bit of a baking day. When I was little, me and my mum would always have a baking day before Christmas. It was a Christmas tradition. We did it every single year, and it's definitely something that I have carried on into adulthood. So each Christmas, before Christmas Day, me and the boys do a little bit of baking. Today we're gonna make some Christmas biscuits. So I just used a sugar cookie, a basic sugar cookie recipe online. The recipe I'm using is from inkatrinaskitchen.com, and I'm doing it slightly differently. She does it in a stand mixer and she also uses granulated sugar. I'm using caster sugar and I'm not pulling out my stand mixer to make biscuits, so making it a little bit different, but hopefully they still turn out good. The boys are going to come down and help me in just a sec, but I have already got all of the ingredients pre-measured out just to make things a little bit easier. And then I'm going to make some royal icing afterwards so that they can decorate them. You're both going to sanitize your hands.
Okay, I'm going to do. You pour the sugar into the bowl.
Pour the sugar into the bowl. Try not to get it out of the bowl.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. Good.
So
Yeah, keep mixing it until it's all creamy.
Clogs on that. Into cream.
Just one egg.
One? So one by one we're going to do the whole bowl.
Yep, another one. That's it. Okay, next one.
Me. Oh.
Good.
Should we just...
We've had to stop for a little bit because little lady is due her next feed. We've done a fair bit of good baking. We did the biscuits, they are just cooling down. And then I did some mince pies because I know my dad will enjoy a couple of those and the boys like them too. And Josh asked me to make some brownies too, so I did that. They're currently in the oven baking. My kitchen, as you can probably imagine, is an absolute pigsty now, but I suppose that is just evidence of a good baking day. So I'm gonna feed this little madam now, and then it will be time for the boys' lunch. and I need to clean the kitchen, and then this afternoon I will make up some icing for the boys to decorate their biscuits. Look at all this mess. So biscuits are all done. We got quite a lot to decorate. I only managed to do 9 mince pies. That's all I had the pastry for, but that's fine. And then a little small batch of brownies. Zach is just in the living room now playing with Avery. He's such a good big brother. And I am going to tidy this mess up. All of this will be tidy in 3, 2, 1. Much better. So I'm gonna make the icing. I am just making a royal icing, so icing sugar or powdered sugar, I suppose you'd call it in the US, and egg white. And excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I find that it just sets better than just using icing sugar and water. So I'm gonna make it, and then I'm going to distribute it into smaller bowls and add some colourings. So I think I'm just gonna do red, green, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I have this gold icing here as well. Sorry, hiccups. I have this gold icing here. So I think red, green, white and gold should be plenty. That's all the icing ready to pipe. I also got out some sprinkles as well in case the boys wanted to use them. So I've just got some Christmas sprinkles and some gold stars. I think what I'm actually going to do first is just decorate a few of the biscuits myself, just because I want to give some to mine and Josh's parents, and I want them to look nice. Not that my children's biscuits won't look nice, but I just want to do some myself first, and then I'll let the boys decorate the rest, because by the time they get into the icing, I don't know what's going to happen to it, so I'd rather just get mine out of the way first. Little lady fell asleep in my arms while she was having her feed again. Hopefully that doesn't mean she is going to be up all night like she was last night. Boys have finished their biscuits. I think they have done a very good job. I think I'm going to close this vlog out here. Josh is actually taking us out for dinner this evening, which is nice. So I need to get the kiddies dressed, and the next couple of days I just want to spend quite low key. Tomorrow I just need to give the house a bit of a clean, and then it's only a couple more days till Christmas. Friday we are picking up Marley because he is spending Christmas with us this year. We were actually meant to have him on Tuesday, so he was supposed to be here all this week, but he is poorly. He's got a bit of a nasty viral infection, so we thought we'd give it a few days, let him recover from that a little bit before we bring him down, but he will still be down before Christmas Eve, which is nice. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed being festive with us this week, and subscribe if you want to follow us along on our journey. The next video that you see will actually be our Christmas Day vlog, and it's going to be a good one, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. And with that said, I will see you guys in a few days with another video. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.